Good morning. Just came out of the back 40. That's my studio, so I got my apron on here. Keep myself clean, but it's hot. I don't have a shirt on. But you know, I'm not showing anything important. So today is Cosmic Design Day. And as the schedule indicates, we're talking about cosmic design, particularly designs in which I'm involved. Okay? And before we get that, though, I want to have a recap, a review of mind and body relaxation. That's what we're going to be doing just for 5 minutes every day until next Tuesday. We may get a new lesson, depends upon how well you do. All right, so again, we want to take in, you're going to sit down, you're going to get get your dot on the page, put it in front of you if you're sitting in a chair on a wall, or if you're sitting in the yoga position, you put it on the floor about 2 or 3 feet in front of you, okay? So, you know, about if you were to extend your legs, probably like the distance about your knees, you know what I'm saying? So remember now, it's a rhythmic situation. You're going to take in for 5, 2, 3, 4, 1. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's it. That's all we got on that today. And just to review. Now, remember talking about, now also about the concentration, I didn't mention, you're going to have water. You need lots of water because the water is the thing that keeps you moving. And based upon a conversation we had yesterday in the Cosmic Kitchen, you know the value of water. So get yourself hydrated and talk. Make water your friends. Talk to your friends. Now today in Cosmic Design, we're working on this piece right here. All right? That's the piece we're working on. Got it? Now, this series here, this is one of the series that I call First Baby Visions. And the first baby visions came to me as a result of my friend Greg Edwards sharing one of his drawings with me. And I recognized the drawing, and it was way back when I was like in the babyland days, you know, before I was really in and out, or out and in, whatever you want to call it. Before, you know, you can remember clearly, I can remember visions. So I thought about it, and then these images came to me, just like most of them do. They just come to me, just like the whole process came to me in a dream. You remember that? I told you that my cosmic designs came to me in a dream March 2020. And in that dream, these tablets kept flying off the wall. They landed at my feet, and the voice said, "These are for you. Share them with your friends and stay in your lane." So that's what I've been doing since then, right? I thought it was a weird dream, but about 2 or 3 days later, I started drawing. And I hadn't drawn in 5 years, you know. But I started drawing them, and within 30 days, I had about 50 drawings. And then I decided to transfer the 2-dimensional drawings into a 3-dimensional sculpture to see how it would look. I had no idea that I'd be making all this stuff. I had no idea. I just wanted to see how it would look. And of course, the first one was horrible. The second one was better, but still bad. And we kept getting better and better and better. And we're still progressing, we're still getting better. But this is where we are today. Let me show you that image again. Here we are, all right? And what we did, we were in the back 40 this morning about 5 o'clock working on it, and we got this together. This is where we are now, all right? Now, there's some errors I discovered, that it's not the way I want it. The technique I used was really too sophisticated for me because it made a lot of errors, right? I have another way of getting around it, another way of doing it. So I'm going to take these guys off. This comes off, and I'm going to redo it. You won't see all these jagged lines and things like that in there, okay? It's going to be it'll be smooth. It'll be like, looking like this, where you just see, something like that. Even this is too jagged. So that's where we are today. I learned that today in my Cosmic Design workshop in the back. It took about, an hour and a half to get all that stuff done. And the learning process, the sketching process, redoing, and that's what we got. So, Cosmic Design, that wasn't Cosmic Design, that was just a car. We have Cosmic Design. Cosmic Design are those images that come through us from a higher source. As above, so below, as within, so without. That's the way it works. And it doesn't matter if you do portraits, landscapes, sculptures, whatever you do, even an installation, But it's the knowledge that you have that conveys that raises the consciousness of the people. That's important. That's what we're talking about. Don't get confused about my saying that some expressions are not all that. It's not the expression, it's the people who make the object. So in other words, whatever you do in life, you want to have it so that your consciousness at a certain level, that you can perform in a way that helps other people raise their consciousness. Now, I know you're going to say, yes, I can make a bowl of fruit and that will make someone feel good. That's true. You can do that. The question is, how much better person does that person become as a result of your bowl of fruit? In other words, it's like, these are crude analogies, but I often it's like, you ever hear of a guy named Pat Boone? You ever hear of a guy named Little Richard? Now, Pat Boone was advised by his musical people, his handlers, to sing a song called Tutti Frutti. Now, Little Richard wrote Tutti Frutti, but Little Richard didn't get the same respect on the radio that Pat Boone did. Now, Pat Boone said, look, I don't want to do this song because it's not me. They said, no, do it, you'll make money. And he did make a lot of money. But it was nowhere near the rendition by Little Richard. All right, Little Richard raised, I'm not saying he was a spiritualist, but he raised your energy levels. You wanted to jump up and down and do something, okay? A more recent situation would be Kenny Rogers and Lionel Richie. Kenny Rogers was singing a lot of Lionel Richie songs, but when Lionel Richie sang his own songs, there was a marked difference, elevation. Okay? All right, that's what I'm talking about. It's nothing to do with your background. It just talks about, your ability to elevate. And I'll give you another example that you might find interesting, is that song that Elvis Presley popularized, Blue Suede Shoes. He didn't do that first. Another guy did it. Another rockabilly named Bill Pickens, something like that. He did it. Right? But this is how the world works. But I'm just letting you know that here at Conscious Raising Art, we seek out those people who raise consciousness. Why? Because that's the job of the artist. It's few and far between that you have that. Most of the stuff that we have is just, middle of the road pop stuff. It's a long way around to freedom. We're saying you have to do that. Let's do it now. Okay, so that's about it for today. Thanks for coming by. Now I'm going to be putting up a long episode of the work I did today, in the one of the guides. If you want to check it out for Cosmic Design Day, Thursday. You know, it'll be there in a couple of days, maybe tomorrow, maybe a Saturday. It takes a little time to hook up because it's about an hour. Okay, thanks for coming by. Talk to you later.